Welcome back to the show. Well, in just a few moments, we have got $15,000 worth of fuel to give away, so stay by your phones. But right now, as Year 12 exams wrap up right across the country, young Aussie school leavers are in need of some advice. Take a look.
The main thing to remember is what's done is done, so there's no point stressing. I think after you finish your 12, you just finish high school, so just go have fun.
You were young, you meant to enjoy life.
You get the marks you want. Obviously, you can't do much about that now. You can just work with what you already have. Don't stress about it because it's already happened.
Coming from 8 years now since high school, it's not the end of the world. It really isn't.
Take it easy. I mean, you're only, 17 or 18? There's still the world out there.
I also don't think you really know what you want to do until you're in your mid-20s anyway, so the rush out of school doesn't mean that much.
There's always other options, there's always other unis, there's always different pathways that you can go through, so I wouldn't stress too much.
Yeah, some very wise words there. So whether you're desperate to get into uni, begin your dream apprenticeship or travel abroad, the website Year13 is helping make the transition just a little bit less scary. And we're joined now by founder and director Saxon Phipps. Good morning to you, Saxon.
Good morning, Lisa.
Now, this idea came from the fact that you had your own struggles when you finished Year 12. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it wasn't so much the struggles, it was more so the fact that you're in school for so long and you only really know the institution of school. So you're there for 13 years and besides school and your holidays, you're kind of being forced to make a decision on a career. And I thought that was very unrealistic. And I was coming out and looking at the university path or apprenticeships, and it wasn't until I experienced different jobs and different avenues which I was able to really find myself. And so that was kind of the basis of where we built Year 13 around.
OK, so you've got it up here. Let's have a little look at it, because you recognise that kids can do so many things these days when they finish Year 12, or they can have a gap year, go to university, do an apprenticeship, do part-time work while they settle in. Tell us about what they can find on the website.
Yeah, so we've really broken it down and we've kind of made it very simple and easy for everyone to use. We explore the avenue of gap years and apprenticeships. With our apprenticeships, we work with over 500 host companies who are actively pushing and seeking apprentices. So if anyone out there is looking for an apprenticeship, touch base with us, inquire and email through, because we've got a number of opportunities there. And it's more so just being able to look at it. You're hit with so much information when you are finishing school. What we've done is broken it down really simple. It's really easy, and we're actively working with young people to try and get them into apprenticeship or get them into their gap year.
And this isn't just for students, it's for parents as well.
Yeah, definitely. Well, parents, burden the stress of their children finishing school as much as the young person themselves. So what we've done is it's very easy. It's very easy to use. It's being website and mobile. So it's for anyone to really go in there, have a look, inquire. We've got the resources available to really help each individual person and align them with different brands and businesses to get them started.
You absolutely understand the pressure of this, so much so that in your office everyone is banned from actually using the word career. Can you explain that?
Yeah, it's not so much a ban on the word. I just think the word career for someone who's 17 is just very unrealistic. It's something which, you've got to experience a lot to be able to determine what you want to do with life. And to be able to be 17 and be forced to make a decision, it's just something which we don't really support. And so we look at, experiences where it's going out and working part-time, it's doing an internship or getting some work experience. Travel's a big thing, even working overseas. So yeah, we like to try and take a step away from the word career, because it is such a long-term commitment.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't want to ask someone to ask you about getting your pensions card. It's like, it's the exact same from a young person.
Thank you very much for that, Saxon. It's lovely of you to mention that. I know that exams for Year 12 students around the country are wrapping up at the moment. Year 12 in New South Wales finishes up today. Quick word of advice for those students?
It's a cliche and you hear it, but don't stress. There are so many options and avenues out there. If you don't get your marks, we've got a whole study section, and we work with, there's 14,000 different providers across Australia for different courses. So there's a number of ways, there's a number of options out there, and it's hard to say because everyone's different with what they experience. But come through to us, we're there, ready to sit back and chat about it and kind of do everything that way.
No, it's a great idea, and it's very, very helpful for students and parents alike. Thanks very much for that.
Thank you, Lisa.
And you can find out more about Year 13 on our website. Carl?
Well, very good. Well, it's time now to give away $15,000 worth of